Hello family, friends, music enthusiasts, activists, and contributors. My name is Parker Hatcher. I'm 25 years old, born in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I am a musician, I am transgender, and I'm disabled. For years now, I've been battling with an autoimmune disease called lupus. Lupus is a disease that affects the way your body defends against viruses. It turns your body against you. I'm not the only one who struggles with this disease. Lupus is often called the disease of 1,000 faces. It can be an invisible disease. Most times, you can't tell by looking at somebody that they are sick. There are good days, and there are bad days. Since the progression of my illness, I've lost most of my ability to walk, and I use a wheelchair to aid in my mobility outdoors. I was born female in 1990, or rather, assigned female at birth. It took many years to come to terms with my reality, and the reality was I could no longer look in the mirror and see me. I was living a lie. About 4 years ago, I went ahead and began my physical and emotional transition. I never looked back. Throughout all of this, there was always one thing that kept me moving, kept me breathing, kept me feeling and living, and that one thing is music. I've been playing music for 20 years. It's been my life, as long as I can remember. In 2011, I recorded a record titled Fighting Kids for Swings, and that record was about losing your childhood and trying to find it. Shortly after the album was released, I became sick. I spent many nights in the hospital seeking answers. After many years of wondering, I finally had my diagnosis, and it was lupus. My symptoms continued to worsen. I have widespread pain, and that ranges from 7 to 10 on the pain scale every day. Really depends on the day. There are days where the pain wins, but that's not what I want. I have weakness in my body and muscles, as well as problems with my thyroid, among many other things. I also suffer from clinical depression and panic disorder, and I've been dealing with that since I was a small child. When my illness began to progress, I gave up. I laid in bed and I forgot who I was. After a trip to Toronto to play a show for a friend's documentary, summer of 2014, I realized that giving up was not the answer. While on stage, afraid at first, I felt the warmth of the spotlight, the energy of the audience, and I remembered again who I was. This inspired me to start this project. A 16-track album with poetic dialogue between songs, titled Ward 3. Ward 3 is a journey into the human mind, and the ups and downs of emotion. Every track will be a journey into extreme fear, extreme sadness, profound love, painful hate, beautiful happiness, and many more. I mean, there are so many different types of emotions, and there are so many extremes to those emotions that I could literally sit here and talk for hours. I set up to record every instrument myself. Vocals, bass, guitar, drums, piano. And, melodica and the harmonica and everything you can think of. Every track, because I want it to be very authentically me. Ward 3 is not just an album. This project is not just about my music. This is about my community. My disabled community and my transgender and queer community. My goal is to prove to everybody who has barriers that they can do anything. They can break down those barriers, be themselves, and flourish. This world has so much to offer, and no matter what life has given you, you can achieve your dreams. But the world has changed. The music industry is not the same, and that's why I'm running this campaign. An independent artist like myself simply doesn't have the resources to fund a project like this. If I reach my goal, I will be donating every extra cent to the Lupus Foundation, and I will be using the money to help my community as much as I can. Giving back is extremely important to me. It's 50%, if not more, of this entire project and what it's all about. I'm asking for $25,000. I'm not profiting off of this campaign. This money will cover the cost of equipment, the professional audio mastering that I will need to finish the record, the physical printing of the album on CD and vinyl, and it will allow me to distribute my music internationally. And most importantly to me personally, this money will help me purchase a wheelchair-abled vehicle that I will use on my tour. The intention of my tour is not only to promote my record and my music, but it's to help spread awareness and raise money for the Lupus Foundation, and raise money for my transgender brothers, sisters, and non-binary individuals, people that are struggling and need help. Help me reach my goal so I can do what I believe in my heart I was meant to do. Help those who need it through music. I want to spread the word, spread the love, and spread the message that you can do anything. Whether you have lupus, cancer, muscular dystrophy, anxiety, depression, MS, the list could go on. If the world has let you down, if you're queer and you feel unloved and uninspired, I want you to know that you're capable of achieving anything your heart desires. And we need more people to stand up and say that out loud. And we need even more people to show it. Please join me in this cause. You can donate, pre-buy the record, invest using the helper perks. Anything counts. Please spread the word. Perfect strangers have been my best friends. Getting this out there and circulating is extremely important. Let's get this thing going. Let's get the ball rolling, and let's inspire through music. Because if music touches your soul, it can heal it too. Join me in this journey. Let's make Ward 3 a reality, and let's help inspire people through the art of music and through the art of awareness. I really truly believe that in my heart, I was given the gift of music, and for many years I didn't know what to do with it, and now I do. And what I'm meant to do with it is use it to inspire people and to relate to people. A lot of things have changed, and a lot of things are different. It's hard to get the word out there, and it's hard to be disabled and queer and live that sort of life without people really understanding who you are and what you're about. But I'm aiming to change that. I have to get to my goal. This is the first day of the rest of my life. I believe very strongly that this is my purpose. And not a lot of people find their purpose, but I believe I have. So anything you can do to help will be appreciated. Anything at all. Please contact me directly. I will leave a lot of links below. I will leave a lot of information for you. Check out my website. I will leave the link for that. Contact me if you have any questions. I'm always available. The last part of this video is going to be a demo of the first song released off of the album titled Hen House. It's about the extremes of the superego. A second track is on its way, and it might be finished by the time you're watching this, but if not, please stay tuned for it. I think you're going to like it. Thank you and have a great day. about to